Good evening, folks. This evening we present to you the Kiel Musical Theatre Society's 2025 Cabaret performance. And yes, that is Cabaret with a K. Big up Kim Kardashian. With a special guest appearance from the meanest and thinnest of the First Ladies, Nancy Reagan, live orgasm on stage, and the most disconcerting boy band performance you've ever seen. It's going to be a wild one. But before we begin, I must ask that you silence your phones and listen carefully as we go through the boring bit, fire safety. There are 2 fire exits either side of the stage behind me, and behind you the way that you came in. If anyone has managed to find themselves on the top level, jump, because it's closed and no one's supposed to be up there. Kicking up this cabaret performance will be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Before I introduce that though, can I ask that with any photography, we keep the flash off, no flash photography. Anyways, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, a charming number where an entire village spends its entire morning obsessing over one woman who just wants to read her book in peace. That sounds like our local bus route. No big up for the number 25. Anyways, enough of that. Sit back, relax, and get those lights up and say bonjour to Belle.
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before. Little town, full of little people, waking up to say bonjour.
Bonjour!
There goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town. Good morning, Belle. Good morning, Monsieur. Where are you off to? To the bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful book about a beanstalk and an ogre. That's nice. Marie, the baguette, hurry up!
But there she goes, like her straight, no question. Things are distracted, can't you tell? There's a call of any crowd, cause her head's up on some cloud. And now she's a funny girl that hell.
To return the book I borrowed. Well, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new? Oh, no, that's all right. I'll just borrow this one then.
That one? We've read twice already.
Well, it's my favorite. Far-off places, daring sword fights, and the prince in disguise.
Like that note, it's yours.
Oh, but sir!
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
But there she goes, the girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling well. With a dreamy far-off look and a nose stuck in a book, what a puzzle till the rest of us is down.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see. Chapter 3.
Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks have got no parallel. But behind her fair facade, I'm afraid she's rather odd. Very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us. She's different from the rest of us as well.
Wow, Gaston, that was a brilliant shot. You're the greatest hunter in the world.
I know.
Nobody tonight had a chance against you, and no girl in that matter.
It's true, LeFou, and I've got my eyes set on that one.
That one, the apprentice daughter, but she's...
She's the one, the lucky girl I'm going to marry.
But she's...
Only the most beautiful girl in town.
I know she is, but...
That makes her the best, and don't I deserve the best?
Of course you do. Of course you prefer the best.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. In this town there is only she, who is beautiful as me, so I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle.
The day he grows, isn't he dreamy? But still, Gaston, oh he's so cute. He fills my heart, I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall, and strong and handsome prince. Because they got nothing from cheap and one pound.
Please let me through! Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife!
Girl is showing trying fresh show. I'm just giving him out myself.
It's a pity and a sin,
She doesn't quite fit in.
But she really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Let's get a big round of applause for that opener. There's nothing like watching a town gossiping in 4 different harmonies. I think I've got deja vu, personally. Now it's time to change the vibe dramatically. Up next is At the Ballet from a chorus line, which is all about finding solace in a place where no one questions your life choices. Now, wouldn't that be nice? After this, we're going to plie into Quartet at the Ballet from Anastasia. It's elegant, refined, and if you've ever attempted to stand on one foot for more than 3 seconds before, it's incredibly impressive.
My daddy always thought that he'd marry beneath him. That's what he said, that's what he said. But when he proposed, he informed my mother that he was probably her very last chance. And though she was 22, though she was 22, though she was 22, she married him. Life with my dad wasn't ever a picnic, more like a comedy bar. Or when I was 5, I remembered my mother juggling rings out of the car. I knew that they were hers, but it wasn't something you want to discuss. He wasn't warm. Well, not to her. Well, not to us. Yes, everything was beautiful at the ballet. Graceful men with lovely girls in white. Yes, everything was beautiful at the ballet. I was happy at the ballet. Up a steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up a steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise, but it was home. Mother always thought I'd be very attractive when I grow up, when I grew up. Different, she said, but there's special something in a very, very pleasant love there. I was 8 or 9, I was 8 or 9, I was 8 or 9. I hated her. Now, different nights, but it sure isn't pretty, pretty. What it's about. I never met anyone who's different, who couldn't figure that out. So beautiful. I never lived to here. If not to her, well then to me. As everyone is beautiful at the ballet, every prince has got to have his swan. As everyone is beautiful at the ballet, I was pretty at the ballet. Up the steep and very narrow stairways to the boys I can mention all. Up the steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise, it wasn't paradise, but it was home. I don't know what they were for or against, really, except each other. I mean, I was born to save their marriage. But when my father came to pick my mother up at the hospital, he said, well, I thought this was going to help, but I guess it's not. Anyway, I did have a fantastic fantasy life. I used to dance around the living room with my arms up like this. My fantasy was I was an Indian chief, and he'd say to me, Maggie, do you want to dance? And I'd say, Daddy, I would love to dance. It was clear when he proposed that I was born to help their marriage away. That's what she said. I used to dance around the living room. He was a whore, not to her. It was an Indian chief and he'd say, Maggie, do you want to dance? And I'd say, Daddy, I would love to
change, the world must change, and love is not what revolutions for. Someone holds her safe and warm, someone rescues her from the storm. Simple things, but one thing's clear, it's fate that brought us here.
Hear that? How rude! I would never say such a thing behind people's backs. I've got more respect than that. Anyways, let's get a big round of applause for my talented cast members, everyone. Come on! God knows I can't lift my legs up like that, despite what people have been saying about me around campus. Anyways, next we'll bring to you ex-wives from 6. Here, Henry VIII's wives finally get their rebrand. Now, Henry VIII was a peculiar man. He never seemed to be able to make up his mind, whether his wives were too horse-like or couldn't bear him a son. He just couldn't stop being a diva. So thank God Love Island didn't exist back in the Tudor times. Speaking of Tudor drama, after that it's going to be hard to be the bard from Something Rotten, where Shakespeare complains about being famous and talented. And now listen, I understand exactly where he's coming from with that one. It's really, really difficult being so talented. Then after that, we're going to take a trip a little bit further back in time with God Games from Epic the Musical, where drama escalates from mildly competitive to cosmic meltdown, quicker than you can say, release him. Speaking of the drama, we'll also see how well one can sing whilst lying on the floor. And you better not laugh because it's serious, alright?
Divorced, beheaded, died,
Divorced, beheaded,
survived. And tonight, we are Listen up, let me tell you a story that you think you've heard before. You know our name and our fame and our face.
So what about the glories and the disgraces?
I'm done 'cause all this time I'm just one word in a stupid rhyme. Of a pen and a microphone.
History's about to get overthrown. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. And just for you tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, lied. Welcome to the show with the history mix, switching up the flow as we add the remix. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Raising up the roof till we hit the ceiling. Get ready for the truth that will be revealing. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. And now we're ex-wives. All you ever hear and read about is all ex and the way you died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. And just for you tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, alive. Welcome to the show, to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be season wise. Dancing to the beat, to the break of day one. We're gonna start again like it's a renaissance. Everybody knows that we used to be season wise. Now we're ex-wives divorced.
Catherine of Aragon was married 24 years. I'm a paragon of royalty. My loyalty is to the Vatican, so if you try to come here, you won't try to get
Beheaded.
I'm not Berlin girl and I'm not yet. See, I bring England from the church. Yeah, I'm that sexy. Why did I lose my head? Well, my sleeves make me green, but my lipstick's red.
Died.
James Seymour, the only one who truly loved.
Great.
When my son was newly born, I died, but I'm not what I see more. Am I? Stick around and you suddenly see more.
It's been an of Cleves, yeah. When he saw my portrait, he was like, yeah. But I didn't look as good as I did in my pic. It's funny how we all discussed that, but never had little crack up your ears. I'm the Catherine who lost her head. The head is all my promiscuity outside of work. Look up your husbands, look up your sons, care how it is here, and the fun's begun.
I've gone, I'm the final one. I saw him to the end of his life.
I'm the survivor, Catherine Parr. I bet you wanna know how we got this far. Said I bet you wanna know how we got this far. Do you wanna know how we got this far? Then welcome to the show, to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wise. Get your hands up, get this party buzzing. You wanna queen bee, well there's half a dozen. Everybody knows that we used to be six wise. Ex-wives. One, two, three, four, five, six.
My days are so busy, it's making me dizzy. There's so much I've gotta do. There's lunches and meetings and poetry readings and endless interviews. Got a post for a portrait and how I deplore sitting there for eternity. Then it's on to the inn where my innkeeper friend wants to name a drink after me. Then back to my room where I resume my attempt to write a hit. Me and my beer and the terrible fear that I might be losing it. And it's hard, it's hard, it's really, really hard. So very, very hard. I make it look easy, but honey, believe me, it's hard, it's hard, it's so incredibly hard. So inconceivably, unbelievably hard. It's hard to be the bard. I've got so many fans with so many demands, I can hardly go take a piss. The theatre freaks, all the autographs, you they all want a piece of this. It's the cross that I bear, I'm like, Jesus, I swear it's a burden, but I suffer through it. It's all part of the game, the trappings of fame, but somebody's got to do it. And I know, I gotta go and get back to my pen and ink. No, don't make me do it, don't make me go through it, can somebody get me a drink? And it's hard, it's very, very hard. It's sexy, but it's hard. to be this amazing. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. It's so annoyingly hard, so unavoidably, unenjoyably hard. It's hard to be the bard. Honestly, I know writing made me famous, but being famous is just so much more fun. You see, what people just don't understand is that writing's demanding, it's mentally challenging. It's a bore, it's such a chore to sit in a room by myself. Oh my god, I just hate it. And you're trying to find an opening line or a brilliant idea, and you're pacing the floor and hoping for just a bit of divine intervention. That one little nugget, that one little spark, then eureka, you found it, you're ready to start. So now you can write. Right, wrong, you're not even close. You remember the damn in your play's got to be an iambic pentameter. So you write down a word, but it's not the right word. So you need a good word, but you can't find a word. So you try a new word, but you need a new word. Where is it? What is it? What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Sir?
Hello.
You wanted to know what Nicholas Bottom was writing? Our spy is here with the news.
Did he see me losing it?
He's half blind, sir.
Oh good, then he only saw half of it. Speak man, what news?
I saw Nick Bottom, I did. He bid us soothsayers to foresee what Shakespeare's great play would be.
That sneaky little thief. Why doesn't he come up with his own ideas?
It's hard.
No, it is, isn't it? It's really the worst. Hard. Makes me wonder why I didn't think of that. It's hard to alleviate the pressure to create. It's hard to do something as good as the last thing I did that was already great. So hard for me stealing from the Lord while I'm hoisting by his petard. I'll make you pay for his devious lies. All that I need is a flag in disguise. Make him do all the devious stuff. The work is terribly and unbearably hard. Alright, Nick Bottom, I think Shakespeare needs to see what Shakespeare's next big hit will be. 'Cause it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. Fortune and fame, everyone knows my name. I couldn't help it, it's still fucking hard.
A little higher minded.
same heart. He was busy fighting, more like Dizzy's fighting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought. Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena, these old tricks.
Ares!
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, pathetic and weak like his son.
Hold your tongue now, his son's no friend. And tell you are not part of that broken-hearted man. You want more bloodshed than set him free. You get back to his homestead and make everybody leave. Fine, release him. Hey, baby. So many heroes, so many tales. Give me one good reason why I should prevail. I haven't seen him. Try harder. He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny. Never once has he cheated on his wife. Release him.
I played your games and won. Release him.
You dared to defy me, to make me feel shame. No one beats me, no one wins at my game. Such a through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment God, one who makes the kingdom fall. She did.
Let him go, please. Let him go.
Now, wasn't that great, if I do say so myself? Let's get another round of applause for everyone. Anyway, let's change things up again, since emotional consistency is overrated. Up next, we have See I'm Smiling from the last 5 years. A moment so real, it might hit a little too close to home. And after that, we have Agony from Into the Woods, featuring two princes dramatically comparing who has it worse. Spoiler alert, it's neither, and I think I heard this conversation the other day in the pub, so enjoy, guys.
on stage tonight. I tried to get blamed for tomorrow, but there just wasn't any. I didn't want to let you down. I'm sorry.
You know what makes me crazy? I'm sorry, can I say this? You know what makes me nuts? The fact that we can be together here, together sharing our night, spending our time, and you are gonna choose someone else.
It's not choosing.
No, you are. Yes, Jamie, that's exactly what you're doing. You could be here with me or be there with them. As usual, guess which
I have to go.
Jamie, you do not have to go to another party with the same 20 jerks you already know. You can stay with your wife on her fucking birthday, and you could, God forbid, even see my show. And I know in your soul it must drive you crazy that you won't get to play with your little girl.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The point is, Jamie, that you can't spend a single day that's not about you and you and nothing but you. Marvelous, novelous you. Isn't he wonderful? Just 28, the savior of writing. You and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Pushing through windows and bursting through walls over to the sky. I swear to God, I'll never understand how you can stand there straight and tall and see I'm crying and not do anything at all.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, all the torture they teach. What's as fatiguing or half as intriguing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome and heir to a throne? What everything means could wish for, if I know, girl must be mad. You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her there as you're leaving her, all the while hearing her. Agony is real, although it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and you're just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
All right then, everyone, let's put our tiny violins away and give them all another round of applause. Anyway, we're going to change it up, wrapping up Act 1 with 3 songs that have nothing in common with one another. So, first of all, we're going to have Wait For Me reprise from Hades Town, where love inspires you to make occasionally questionable decisions, but mostly questionable ones. Then we've got On the Edge of Time from Dr. Zhivago, because what's more romantic than political upheaval and emotional chaos? Truly the ideal date night, if you ask me. And finally, There Right There from Legally Blonde, a courtroom scene that is not legally helpful, considering that I'm the character on trial in this number, and I'm sure you all know if I'm guilty or not, so don't spoil it for those who don't know anything about me. After that, we're going to take a little interval and then get strapped into Act 2. So during that time, I'm going to need you all to take full advantage of our prize wheel, all of our snacks, all of our drinks, all of that stuff. Make sure you get all of that in. We've got 15 minutes after that, so it's very, very important you get all of it in so that you're not late for the brilliant Act 2. All right, guys. Anyways.
Dog you'll ever meet. He ain't a hound dog in the street. He bears some teeth and tears some skin. But brother, that's the worst of him. The dog you really gotta dread is the one that howls inside your head. It's him whose howling drives men mad, and a mind it's undoing. Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with.
Show the ways that we can see. Show the way the world could be. If we can do it, so can she. If she can do it, so can we. Show the way the world could be. Show the ways that we believe. We will follow where you lead. We will follow if you show the way.
Think they'll make it?
Show the way.
Just let them go.
Show the way.
I let them try. How about
show the way.
You and I, we're gonna try again.
Show the way.
it's time for spring? Try again next fall.
Wait for me.
I will.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. I'm coming too. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Who are you?
Who are you to lead her? Who are you to lead them? Who are you to think that you can hold your head up higher than your fellow man? You got a lonesome road to walk, and it ain't along the railroad track, and it ain't along the blacktop tar I've walked 100 times before. I'll tell you where the real road lies, between the ears behind your eyes. That is the path to paradise, likewise the road to ruin.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait, When you spoke, you broke me open, set my mind and body soaring. In your arms I was forgiven, lifted higher, born
You were always there, beyond the dark, lighting my existence. You, my answer prayer, my midnight sun, glowing in the distance, daring me to dream, blazing from afar. One star to guide me through and leave me here on the edge of time.
showed me a place where hope was real, not a mere illusion. One unguarded space, my heart could heal from its mad confusion. Shelter from the storm in your warm embrace. This I never knew. I'm here at last on the edge of time.
All the years of silent despair, all at once disappeared like mist in the air, like mist in the air. Let me share unhappy days. What days are left in your love's protection? Hold you in my arms so I can feel God in His perfection. This is why I live. This I know is real. To feel the way I do, forever free, forever true. On the edge of time, with you.
That tan, tinted skin. Look at that killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly stuffy chin. Oh please, he's gay, totally gay.
I'm not about to celebrate. Every trait could indicate to totally straight expatriate. This guy's not gay, I say not gay.
And there's the elephant in the room. Well, is it relevant to assume that a man who wears perfume is automatically radically fake?
It is coiffed in crispy locks.
Look at his silk translucent socks.
That's the eternal paradox. Look what we're seeing. Is he gay or European?
Gay or European? It's hard to guarantee. Is he gay or European?
Well, hey, don't look at me.
You see, they bring their boys up different in those charming foreign parts. They play peculiar sports in shiny shirts and tiny shorts. Gay or foreign fella? The answer could take weeks. They both say things like ciao bella. while they kiss you on both cheeks.
Oh, please!
Gay or European, so many shades of grey.
Depending on the time of day, the French go either way.
Is he gay or European, or that,
Look at that condescending smirk, seen it on every guy at work. That's a hetero joke, that guy's not gay, I say no way.
that is the elephant in the room. Well, is it relevant to assume that a hobby in that costume
It's automatically
ironically
radically.
Genetically, medically.
gay, officially gay, officially gay, 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 gay. Damn it, gay or European,
So stylish and relax.
is he gay or European?
I think his chest is one.
You see, their boys are different, they're culturally diverse. It's not a fashion curse.
If he wears a kilt or bears a purse, gay or just exotic, I still can crack the code.
Yes, his accent is hypnotic, but his shoes are pointy-toed.
Gay or European, so many shades of grey.
Turns out straight and free, it ain't a Saturday.
Is he gay or European? Gay or European? Gay or European?
Give me a chance to crack this guy. I have an idea I'd like to try.
The floor is yours.
So, Mr. RG Tacos, this alleged affair with Mrs. Wyndham has been going on for...
2 years.
And your first name again was?
Nikos.
And your boyfriend's name was?
Carlos. I'm sorry, I misunderstand. You say boyfriend. I thought you say best friend. Carlos is my best friend.
Bastards! Lying bastards! Peoples, I have beating announcements! This man is gay! I'm European! Oh, and even is disgrace! That was not complete! It's a completely closet case! It's me that haven't seen! No matter what you say, I swear you never, ever, ever swing the other way! You are so gay, you big buffet, you're flaming one man cabaret! I'm third! Well, not yesterday, so if I may, I'm proud to say he's gay! He's gay! He's gay! And gay! Fine, okay, I'm gay.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Why should you want to know? Don't you mind about the future? Don't you try to think ahead? Save tomorrow for tomorrow and think about today
What's the
instead.
buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz?
Give you facts and figures,
Tell me what's happening.
even tell you plans and forecasts, even tell you where I'm going.
When do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem?
Why should you want to know why you obsessed with fighting? Times and things we can't deny. If you knew the path we're riding, you'd understand it less than I.
Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Cool down your face, babe, cool down your face, babe. Let me try to cool down your face, babe. Let me try to cool down your face, babe. Let me try to cool down your face, babe. Let me try to cool down your face, babe. To cool down your face, babe. Let me try to cool down your face, babe.
Oh, that's good. While you prattle through your supper, where and when and who and how, she alone just tried to give me what I need right here, right now.
Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
everything well. What you say, it doesn't help us if you're inconsistent. They only need a small excuse to put us all away. Who are you to criticize a boot? And you despise a leave-the-leaver. Let me not leave-the-leaver. She's a leader if you're slated. Then you can trust her if you're slated. But then leave her alone. I'm amazed that men like you could be so shallow, thick and slow. There is not a man among you who goes or cares where you're gonna go. No, you're wrong, you're wrong. No, you're wrong, you're wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong. How can you say that? 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 Not one of you!
Alright, thank you to the class for that informative update on what the buzz is. Truly essential intel. I feel enlightened, overstimulated and slightly concerned, which is what I'm told is the correct emotional state for that number. Now, since we're already in the neighbourhood of chaos, let's take a sharp left turn into falsettos. Up next we head into falsetto land, a place where family is complicated, feelings are loud and everyone really could have benefited from one group therapy session, just one together all at the same time. And then, of course, we slide straight into I'm Breaking Down, a song that perfectly captures the feeling of, well, having a gay ex-husband. Hell on earth, but at least the house you get from the divorce is nicely decorated. So, buckle in, take a deep breath, and welcome to Falsetto Land, population of people pretending that they're fine.
Homosexuals, women with children, short insomniacs, and a teeny tiny band. Come back in, the welcome mat is on the floor, let's begin. This story needs an ending. A homosexual father with children, one bar mitzvah that is scrupulously planned. Lovers come and lovers go, lovers fight and sing fortissimo. Give these handsome boys a hand. Welcome to Falsetto Land.
Meanest and thinnest of the first lady and moves into the White House. It's the 80s. Oh, the 80s.
Boys are in demand.
Welcome to Falsetto Land.
Whee! Woo! What a world we live in. Whee! Woo! What a world we live in.
I'd like to be a princess on a throne, to have a country I could call my own, and a king who's lusty and requires a fling without female sing. he's meant to be, but he was not. The things he are rich that I forgot. He's a queen, I'm a queen. Where is my crown? I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. My life is shaking, and my kid seems like an idiot to me. I mean, that's sick. I mean, he's great. Answer me, who is the matter? Nothing matters, and no matters matter. If I repeat one more word, I swear I'll lose my brain. What more can I explain? Oh yes, it's true. I can cry on cue, but so can you. I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. You ask me, is it fun to cry over nothing? It is. I'm breaking down. Now let's consider what I might do next. I hate admitting that I've become perplexed. I'm worried. I've cried and I've choked. I've yelled, I've heaved, and I have been deceived. And now you know, wizard is not so bad. It's just he's so damn happy that it makes me so damn mad. Oh, I wanna hate him, but I really can't. It's such a nightmare how this all proceeds. I hope that wizard don't fulfill his needs. What was wrong? Sing along, and what was the noun? I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. Also decorate these stalls and put some pets on the walls and also him. Honestly, sure things will probably worsen, but it's not like I'm some healthy person. I've rethought the fun we had, and one fact does emerge. I think I like his shrink, which is why I must turn to drink. I'm on the brink of breaking down. I'm breaking down. I only want to love a man who can love me, or like me, or help me. Help me. Marvin was never mine. He took his meetings in the boys' latrine. I used to cry, he'd make a scene. I'd rather die than dry clean. But now I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. It's so silly that you found this was spectacular. It's wrong, is that sick? I mean, he's weird. And me, I'm just a freak. He's in maybe every other week. I don't know. I've rethought the fun we've had, and one fact does emerge. I played a foolish clown, the almost virgin who sings this dirge is on the verge of breakdown. I'm breaking down, so sexy down. I'm down, and the only thing that's breaking up is my the only thing that's breaking up is my family, but me, I'm breaking down.
Alright, now we've taken a lovely emotional detour through falsettos, it feels only right to balance that out with something completely different. So let's head to Kabaret, where the life advice is questionable, morals are loose, and absolutely no one is emotionally stable there either. But at least they make it fun. Up first is Money, a song that gently reminds us that cash can't buy happiness, but it can buy a lot of other things that people seem perfectly happy with. Priorities, right? And right after that, we slide into Don't Tell Mama, a charming little number about doing things you should absolutely not be doing, as long as your mother never finds out. A bold strategy that's historically flawed. She's always watching. Aren't you, Helen? She missed that one, bless her, she's on her phone. So get ready to leave falsetto's chaos behind and step into Kabaret's different chaos. Same stress level, with better lighting.
the world, go round the world, go round the world, go round. Money makes the world go round, it makes the world go round. A mark, a yen, a buck, or a pound, a buck, or a pound, a buck, or a pound is all that makes the world go round. That clinking, clanking sound can make the world go round. If you happen to be rich and you need a night's entertainment, you can pay for a great escapade. If you happen to be rich and alone and you need a companion, you can bring ting-a-ling for the maid. If you happen to be rich and you found that you're left by a lover, you can moan and you've grown quite a lot. You can take it on the chin, call a cab or begin to deliver on your 14-carat yacht. Money makes the world, the world, the world. Money makes the world. Of that we can be sure. Oh, I'll be poor. Money, 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 money. Any cold in the stove and you're freezing in the winter and you're crazy for the winter. When you haven't any shoes on your feet and your coat's thin as paper and you're about 30 pounds in a room. When you gotta get a word of advice from a fat little pastor who can tell you to love them more. When the hunger comes on at the window. At the windows now. Hunger! Oh, hunger. See how love flies out the door. Boom! Money makes the world. The world. The world. Money makes the world, that we can be sure. Oh, money, 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 money. Get a little money, money. I'm not gonna get a buck up on that clinking, clanking, clanking sound. It makes the world go round. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames und Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the most talented young lady from England. She is so charming that I said to her the other day, I want you for my wife. And she said, your wife? What would she like to do with me? Well, tough crowd, I guess. So, without further ado, I introduce to you, and don't you forget to bring her back once you're done with her, the toast of Mayfair, Fräulein Sally Bowles!
Mama thinks I'm living in a convent, a secluded little convent in the southern part of France. Mama doesn't even have an inkling, but I left them all in underwear. I'm touring on my own. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't reveal my indiscretion. Give a working girl a chance.
Don't tell mama, shut up. Don't tell mama, don't tell mama. Whatever you do, if you had a secret, you bet I would keep it. I would never tell on you. I'm breaking every promise that I gave.
From the minute though my dance is not against the law. You can tell my papa that's alright, cause he comes in here every night. But don't tell mama what you saw. Mama thinks I'm on a tour of Europe with a couple of high school chums and a lady chaperone. Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I left them all in Antwerp and I'm touring on my own. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't reveal my indiscretions. Just leave well enough alone. Hush up, don't tell mama, shush up. Don't tell mama, whatever you do. If you had a secret, you bet I would keep it, I would never tell you. You wouldn't want to get me in a pickle and have her go and cut me off without a nickel. So let's trust one another, keep this from my mother, though I'm still as pure as mountain snow. You can tell my uncle here and now, cause he's my agent anyhow. But don't tell mama what you know. You can tell my grandma 65, just yesterday she joined the line. But don't tell mama what you know. You can tell my brother that ain't grim, cause if he steals on me, I'll spill on him. But don't tell mama, Peter, don't tell mama, Lisa, don't tell mama what you know. If you see my mummy, mum's the word.
I told you she was beautiful. Now, thank you, Sally. Without further ado, I'd like to also thank the girls. So we have Frenchie, Texas, Lulu, Rosie, Flitzy, and my dear Helga.
I told you not there'd be a live orgasm. How charming. And now that we've spent some time in cabaret, it's time to change gears once again. Up next is Fine from Ordinary Days, a song that perfectly captures the experience of having a totally normal conversation that somehow turns into full-scale emotional wildfire in just under 3 minutes. It's tense, it's fast, and it's basically every group project you've ever been in, but with better harmonies. And after we've survived that, we dive in straight into Revenge Party from Mean Girls, where we see Janice and Damien help Caddy Heron devise an evil plan against Regina George, the evilest plan for the early 2000s, to make someone gain weight. So, get out your Cold-Teen diet bars and prepare yourselves.
Shopping for a bottle to bring to her cousin's soiree.
My cousin is chef, she's very gourmet.
I grabbed my favorite Cabernet.
He's got no clue what, so I said, darling, the wine.
The wine?
The wine is 7 months, still darling, the wine can be red. How about this Austrian Riesling instead?
Honey, you know I don't like the Riesling. When have you ever seen me drink Riesling?
Never, but can't you listen this once? Red wine and fish sure look like a dance.
Fine, I'll bring the red, you bring the white. That way I'll still get drunk and you'll still be right. Fine.
And then there was the cab.
Cab?
The cab was stuck in traffic in the middle of Broadway. 10 minutes we wait.
We're 12 blocks away and we're already late.
I pointed out there'd be no delay if we would just turn that away.
Honey, the cab.
The cab?
The cab is pointing squarely down Broadway. I know you're concerned, but your cousin's on Broadway, so why have we turned?
Darling, I know my cousin's on Broadway, but there was lots of traffic on Broadway.
Sure, even now, in my own defense, we're farther away, which doesn't make sense.
Fine, driver, please stop here if you would. I think walking will do us both some good.
Fine, fine. train.
My hair starts to drip, my shoes are a mess. My bag's getting wet and so is my dress.
I love the rain, now everything
It's
shimmers.
picking up, we've got no umbrella.
Lots of air like the morning dew. And suddenly I start to think of the day that I first met her. A bucket of snow landed in her hair. I picture her shake the snowflakes off her shoulders, and somehow I have to get us back to there. I want her to know that I can't ever spend a single day without her. How could she know? How could she know?
Oh, my shoe, damn it, this is really fantastic. No, really absurd. And what, you just stand there and don't say a word. Fine, I'm gonna go, we're late for my cousin. God help the soul who's late for my cousin. You can stay put here out in the rain, but don't leave it up to me to explain. Give me the wine, don't take what I find then. Bring it yourself, you Cabernet Jesus.
Shut up, Claire, and marry me.
Fine! What?
Patty, now you know Regina George is not your friend. We're your friends and we'll make her pay. You know what friends do, they got your back and they are fun to be around. When someone hurts you, then they attack and run you forward to the ground. Imagine a party with dresses and cake, and singing and dancing and cake. And there's a magic act that saws Regina in half, and this time it will take.
Now that's a party.
A revenge party, a party that ends with somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge, that's what it's like. For this to work, you're gonna have to pretend like you still like them. Can you do it?
Yes.
Hey girl!
Hey, Regina wanted me to tell you that she tried talking to Erin, but he just wanted her back, and that's not Regina's fault, you know.
I understand. I just hope I can still have lunch with you guys.
Oh, of course, Katie.
It's a revenge party, a party that ends with vengeful love and a lie. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party, and it's what it's like.
Yes, Patty.
And I end up in my room when she's gone. Now we take away Regina's only achievement, being a hot person.
I'm so fat and disgusting. I have to use these canteen diet bars when I need to lose weight.
I need to lose 3 pounds. Bring me a whole box.
It's a revenge party, a party that ends with somebody crushed and alone and ugly crying. A revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge, is what we throw it. Regina eating, gotta get a figure. Dinner with vinegar. Regina, she gets everything. She gets everything. Regina. Now, if we can get Regina to think Gretchen Wieners is mad at
We can't. Gretchen is fragile.
yes, but if we crack her open, she'll spill something we can use.
Shh, here she comes. Stop pushing it down. God, Katie, can you please
Tell him that his hair looks sexy, push back.
your hair looks sexy? Push back.
Thanks. See you in calc.
At every party there might be a low worthy
might be thinking it's late, we should go, and they ran out of chips.
No, no, no! I can't even watch when she touches his hair, and I've watched the snake eat a cow. Regina needs to be toppled. Sorry, Gretchen, I swear. We'll get our party now. One candy cane, please.
A revenge party, a party that ends with lions in a rolling arena. She gets everything, she gets everything. Regina, Regina, Regina.
Ho, ho, ho! Candy cane for Teddy Harris.
She gets everything,
And one more for Teddy Harris.
she gets everything.
And for the Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
Red Coco, red Coco, red Coco.
And none for Gretchen Wieners. Bye.
It's fun.
Regina, Regina, Regina.
Thanks for being such a great best friend.
I mean, cute. I mean, give me it. I mean, okay, if you and Regina are best friends now, you can be in charge of keeping all her secrets. For example, she bought you those high heel shoes just to make fun of you, because she knew you wouldn't be able to walk in them. And she's not really blonde. Her natural color is dark blonde. Also, she totally cheats on Erin. Every Thursday, she says she has SAT prep, but really, she's hooking up with Shane Omen in a North Shore Lions costume.
She makes him wear the costume.
No! They're both in the costume! And I never told anyone because I'm such a good friend.
It's a revenge party, a party that ends with somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party because that is what it's like. A party with revenge is what it's like. A party with revenge is what it's like. A party with revenge is what it's like.
Well, I think Regina George totally got what she deserved, don't you guys? Come on, round of applause, everyone! Even Regina, I don't like her. Anyways, next we have a treat in store for you, because up next is To Be With You from Love's a Lady's Lost, the musical embodiment of a frat boy telling you he's an empath because he's had his tarot cards read once. Then, we shift into Made in America from Bonnie and Clyde, a song with big dramatic energy and even bigger denial. And sure, we may be in debt, but let's not forget that nothing says long-term financial stability like doubling down on crime and confidence. Truly the American spirit, if you ask me. So let's get into it. Hold on, little girl, show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl, a broken heart can't be that bad. When it's through, it's through. Fate will twist the both of you. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside I hope you feel it too. Waited on a line of greens and blues, just to be the next to be with you.
Build up that confidence so you can be on top for once. Wake up, who cares about little boys that talk too much?
I've seen it all go down. The game of love is all played out. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside I hope you feel it too. Waited on a line of greens and blues, just to be the next to be with you. Why be alone when we can be together, baby? You can make my life worthwhile. I can make you start to smile. When it's through, they will twist the both of you. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you I'm the one who wants to be with you. I'm the one inside. I hope you feel it too. Put it on the line, put it on the line, just to be the next to be with you. Another key change. I'm the one who wants. I'm the one. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Put it on the line, oh, put it on the line, just to be the next to be with you. Just to be the next to be with you. Yo, there's a kick start. I don't care how hard the hardship, no one has the right to steal, and you cannot buy your soul back. God don't make that kind of deal. When your prayers all go unanswered, and the dust is getting worse, and you live near open sewers with just pennies in your purse. That is when the good Lord will become your Savior. He will lead you to the light. We are all God's children, His arms always open. We must all do what is right. You may be in debt, wake up in a sweat, but let's not forget you were made in America. We may be in debt, wake up in a sweat, but let's not forget you were made in America. We were made in America.
You can blame them, just blame them, and their fault they turn to cry.
Buy ourselves the luxury, don't get much change from a dime.
You can't blame those kids for wanting to fill up their shopping bags. City Hall with no kindness, but they don't run out of plans. They go through how hungry they were heading nowhere thanks to good old USA.
All who sin must answer, and these two will answer. They will face the judgment day. Sure, they robbed some men, and they will again. Poor kids, all of them, they were made in America. They had holes in every shoe, no dream can come true.
Dang soul, what is you?
We may be in debt, wake up in a sweat, but let's not forget you were made in America. Wash away demons in Africa. We were made in America. We were made in America. Right, so, someone's alarm. It's okay, it's fine. Right, so, journeying on from frat boys' feelings in Love's Labour's Lost to financially questionable decisions in Bonnie and Clyde, we've finally reached the last stop on our musical roller coaster. So to close our night, we turn to Wicked, the show that proves friendship is powerful, flying is optional, and dramatic lighting is essential, especially when the colour scheme of the stage is in green. First up is For Good, a beautifully sincere reminder that the people in our lives shape us, sometimes gently, sometimes chaotically. However, what I can promise you is there will be no Ariana and Cynthia silliness this evening. Just two real-life best friends performing as two best friends. Then for our finale, we'll be closing out with a Wicked classic, One Short Day. It's fitting because it feels like the time has gone by so quickly. A semester's worth of hard work, 3 days a week with some rehearsals lasting over 6 hours. I can safely say that it has been a ride. But listen, I'm no wet wipe, so don't go around telling everyone that I am. Anyways, sit back and get ready to finally visit the Emerald City before the day's through.
Limited. Just look at me. I'm limited. And just look at you. You can do all I can do. So now it's up to you. Both of us. Now it's up to you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Now I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. That we'll never meet again in this lifetime. So let's see before we part. So
come with me to the Emerald City.
One short day in the Emerald City.
I've always wanted to see the Emerald City.
Short day in the Emerald City. Short day in the Emerald City. One short day for the summer city.
it's time for our wonderful cast! So much hard work into this show, and I'm just so proud to see it all come together so well. A few honourable mentions. I'd like to thank my stagehands. They've been wonderful. I wouldn't have been able to do this without them. I'd like to thank Dan on tech. He's been amazing. He's been doing this all by himself, a one-man show. So. I'd like to thank Lee, our photographer today. Have done this without the best committee in the world. So, I'd like to thank Elliot, my treasurer. And even though he said he'd spend all the money on Jaeger bombs, he didn't, so well done. I'd like to thank MJ, my choreographer and acting coach. Every dance, every staging, every acting choice you've seen has been thanks to MJ, so. Hours into the show, Ethan, my musical director and production manager, he's been amazing. Every harmony, every song, down to I couldn't have done this without my right-hand man and my vice president, Miss Lauren Pickles. Every year, it's tradition that on stage we announce what our next semester's performance will be. So, can I get a drum roll? Our next semester's performance will be Anastasia the Musical. And I hope to see everyone there. So, thank you all for coming, and if you do want any more refreshments, I'll be at the back serving. So.
Wait. Before we go off stage, I would just like to say a real big thank you to Beth for being the best president, keeping all of this all together, being ran off her feet every single day, doing this, that and the fourth. None of this would have been possible without Beth's input. So I want to give a big round of applause.